I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm gonna show you how great I am. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. I'm gonna show you how great I am. Last night, I cut the light off in the bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Getting better, fast. You, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you, I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Listen, we live in a world that's sick, and it seems to get sicker every single day. We are bombarded with television, newspaper, and magazine reports of the total disrespect of health. We have pharmaceutical companies teaching our children that it is okay to take drugs, that it's normal to have symptoms, and that it's expected of you to be miserable. And in the process, the drugs, the symptoms, and the misery mount until we have the obvious result, which is a nation likened to a junkyard. We are the World Health Organization's 37th healthiest nation. Now, is that my fault? You know what? Maybe it's your fault. Or maybe it's their fault, whoever they are. While we're busy pointing fingers, people are dying. 782,000 people are going to die this year because they don't know any other model of healthcare than the medical model. 782,000 people. You guys remember 9/11, don't you? It was said that 9/11 was one of the most tragic days in our nation's history. I couldn't disagree with that more. I'll tell you what the real tragedy is. The real tragedy is that the people of this nation, the people of the world, are not being made aware of any other model than the medical model. There's a better model, and it's called chiropractic. But the only people that are going to stand up and share that message and get that message out there are people like me and you. That's it. If we don't share the message, people die. It's that simple. So we have a choice right now. And our choice is this. We could go home tonight and kick back into our lazy boy and crack open a cold one and swill down some high-fat, de-energizing snacks and just go with the flow. Or we can stand up for what we know is right. We can stand up for what we know is truth. And get out there and share our message with our community and with the world. The choice is yours. The choice is always yours. But if you're ready to stand up and fight for chiropractic, just remember, it's not how hard you hit in this fight, it's how many times and how hard you can be hit and keep getting back up. Look, we owe it to the people in our communities to keep fighting this fight and to keep getting back up no matter how many times we get knocked down. Because right now, somewhere in your community and my community, a grandparent is mixing together a deadly cocktail of prescription medication. And we have the ability to stop that kind of thing. Right now in your community, a mother is handing her baby over to the pediatrician. And that pediatrician is about to inject that child with a deadly vaccination. And 2 days from now, that baby's going to die from SIDS. And you have the ability to stop that kind of thing. Right now in my community, a child is about to die from the trauma of the birth process. And I have the ability to stop that. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we have to keep getting back up day after day and keep fighting this fight, because it's a big fight. And it's a long fight. And it's a hard fight. But I know that you've got fight in you. I know that I've got fight in me. And I will fight and fight and fight till the day I die. And that's all I'm asking you to do, is to keep fighting this fight. Because the world needs you. Don't ever think that you're insignificant, because you're somebody. And you can make a difference in this world. Don't ever let anybody put their finger in your face and say that you can't do it. There are people out there right now dying, and you can save them. I'd like to invite you to join a very special community of chiropractors. It's called Chiropractic Secret Society, and it can be found at css1895.com. We currently have over 500 members. It's the fastest growing community of chiropractors on the internet right now. We're getting over 100 new members per month, and you can be part of that. We're sharing practice building ideas and marketing strategies with one another. We're inspiring each other to get out there and save more lives. And I want you to be part of that. The days of paying someone thousands upon thousands of dollars to teach you how to grow your practice are over. Chiropractic Secret Society, css1895.com. Go there and sign up. It's totally 100% free. The website is updated with brand new practice building audios and videos each and every week. Plus, you have over 500 people to mastermind with. In the meantime, keep saving lives.